The Ingaevones, or, as Pliny has it, apparently more accurately, Ingaevones, as described in Tacitus's Germania, written c. 98 CE, were a West Germanic cultural group living along the North Sea coast in the areas of Jutland, Holstein, Frisia and the Danish islands, where they had by the 1st century BCE become further differentiated to a foreigner's eye into the Frisi, Saxons, Jutes and Angles. The postulated common group of closely related dialects of the Ingaevones is called Ingvaeonic or North Sea Germanic. Tacitus' source categorized the Ingaevones near the ocean as one of the three tribal groups descended from the three sons of Manus, son of Tuisto, progenitor of all the Germanic peoples, the other two being the ones in the Ingaevones. According to the speculations of Raphael von Uziar, this threefold subdivision of the West Germanic tribes corresponds to archaeological evidence from late antiquity. Pliny California 80 CE in his Natural History lists the Ingaevones as one of the 5 Germanic races, the others being the Vandili, the Istvaeones, the Hermiones and the Bastarnae. According to him, the Ingaevones were made up of Cimbri, Teutons, and Chaucer. Stripped of its Latin ending, the Ingvaeon are the Ingwine, friends of Ing, familiar from Beowulf, where Hrothgar is lord of the Ingwine, whether one of them or lord over them being ambiguous. Ing, the legendary father of the Ingaevones, Ingvaeones, derives his name from a posited Proto-Germanic **ingwas, signifying man, and son of, as Ing, Ingo, or Inguio, son of Manus. This is also the name applied to the Viking-era deity Frey, known in Sweden as Yngvi Frey and mentioned as Yngvi Frey in Snorre Sturluson's Ynglinga saga. Jacob Grimm, in his Teutonic mythology, considers this Ing to have been originally identical to the obscure Scandinavian Yngvi, eponymous ancestor of the Swedish royal house of the Ynglinga, the Ynglings, or sons of Ing. Ing appears in the set of verses composed about the 9th century and printed under the title The Old English Rude Poem by George Hicks in 1705. Ing waes erist midester num gs when segum, oth he sid the nesto for waeg goit, wine ran, thus herding as thone halen emdun. An Ingwi is also listed in the Anglo-Saxon royal house of Bernicia, and was probably once seen as the progenitor of all Anglian kings. Since the Ingaevones form the bulk of the Anglo-Saxon settlement in Britain, they were speculated by Noah Webster to have given England its name. And Grigsby remarks that on the continent, they formed part of the confederacy known as the Friends of Ing, and in the new lands they migrated to in the 5th and 6th centuries. In time they would name these lands Angle Land, and it is tempting to speculate that the word Angle was derived from, or thought of as a pun on, the name of Ing. According to the Trojan genealogy of Nennius in the Historia Brittonum, Manus becomes Alanus, and Ing, his son, becomes Neugio. The 3 sons of Neugio are named Boganus, Vandalus, and Saxo, from whom came the peoples of the Bogari, the Vandals, and the Saxons and Thuringi.